why Satan loves gang violence. Y'all have to understand is that those of y'all who are involved in streets, or those of y'all who are involved in gangs, or y'all who have been to prison, and it was because of a gang rivalry, you have to understand that the devil, he loves gang violence. And I'll tell you why. For y'all have to understand is that Satan, he's the prince of darkness. The Bible calls him the god of this world. You have to understand is that gangs are no different than cults. Gangs are basically cults, I would say. Gangs are definitely cults because in a gang, you have to pay attention to all the stuff that's going on. A lot of gangs, you have to do hand signals. A lot of them have their own stomp, their own walk. You know, you got gangs like that have their own walk, like the Crip walk. I believe Blood's got the Blood walk, and all these different things, right? And gangs constantly, revenge is part of it. People go outside, they go shoot another rival gang member because one of their friends probably got killed. But you have to understand is that the devil, he loves gang violence. He loves when people join gangs to go commit violence against other rival gang members. He loves when they keep constantly going back and forth, go back and forth. You know why? The reason why the devil loves gang violence so much is because in the end, nobody wins. In the end, everybody loses who's involved in it. Because you go and get revenge on somebody from the rival gang, you take out their son and their daughter, now that family's hurt. Now that family's hurt, now they're crying. Now the rival gang wants to come take out you or take out somebody from your gang. Now your family or somebody from your side is now crying. You see, Satan, he loves gang violence because it is a constant war back and forth. Because y'all are basically battling each other over something that both of y'all do not own. Y'all claim all these streets, y'all claim y'all from this city, y'all from this neighborhood and all this, right? But the thing is, none of y'all really own it. Because the government could come through anytime, sweep all of y'all up, and all of y'all are gone. And this is why the devil, he loves gang violence. Because both sides, they constantly keep losing people. You look at so many cities around the world, gang violence is very strong. You look at certain places, like, right, for example, in the U.S., you got some cities where gang culture is very popular. You got places like L.A., Chicago, parts of New York City. There's different cities in the U.S. where gang culture is very strong. And then the thing is that y'all keep participating in it, knowing that it's going to end up destroying your families. Because if you end up getting killed, or you end up going to prison a long time, your whole family's affected. You know, if you got kids, they're all affected by it. You going to prison for 30 years, your kids gonna miss out on their dad, on their mom for 30 years. You end up losing your life in the streets. Now your kids or your family don't have their son, their daughter, their friend. Like, you're gone. And this is why Satan loves gang violence, because y'all is constantly just hurting each other. Hurt people or destroying hurt people. Because somebody from your side took out somebody from the next side. Now somebody from the next side going to take out somebody from your side. And both sides just keep losing people. And both families from both sides just keep hurting. And the number keeps going and going and going and going. And it's really sad, y'all, but people have to understand is that this gang violence got to stop. Because both sides, the enemy, he loves it. And not only that, but both sides are on the road to destruction. You have to understand is that when you participate in gangs, you are participating in the devil's kingdom, whether you like it or not. Because gangs are not coming from God. You have to understand is that gangs, there's a lot of gang members who have admitted. You could go on YouTube and find this out for yourself. Or even go on Google. There's a lot of gang members who admitted to participating in gang, in Satan worship. They participated in Satan worship. A lot of them, they were Satanists. A lot of them, they did blood sacrifices. Because look at a gang. You are killing somebody because they from a different part of your city. It's because they're in a different block. Sometimes you don't even know each other, but y'all just going at each other. Just because of what gang y'all are from. Y'all over, especially this was very strong in the 90s. People was losing their lives in cities like LA over colors. You couldn't have a certain color on. The devil, he loves stuff like that. Because in the end, y'all are only destroying each other. Y'all are hurting the people in your neighborhood. Your families are hurt when you're gone and you go to prison. And not just that, but look. The cycle keeps going. And that's why Satan, he loves it. You could say it's like LA or Chicago. The gang violence of cities have been going on for decades. Both sides keep constantly losing each other. Rival gang members from both sides are constantly losing each other. And the cycle continues. The next generation wants to continue. The next generation wants to continue. The next generation wants to continue. And it keeps going and going and going and going. Until in the end, nobody wins. Because the chance of you ever taking out an entire gang by yourself is almost impossible. So the violence just keeps going and going and going for decades and decades and decades. And then both sides are on their way to like a fire. Because imagine you killing somebody just because they're from a different city than you. Imagine y'all shooting people back then, especially just because they were in a different color. Gangs are coming straight from the kingdom of darkness. They're not coming from God. Look at all these hand signals and all these hand signature and all these hand signals that these gangs got. A lot of that stuff is rooted in Satanism. It's rooted in devil in Satan worship. And yet y'all actively participate in it. Gang violence ain't nothing cool about it. Ain't nothing cool about going to go shoot each other and to go rob another rival gang member. It's nothing cool because y'all just keep going and going and going. And the thing is, y'all keep participating in it, and then when you take your last breath, you end up in hell. Because you cannot expect God to let you into heaven when you was a gang member. We know what gang members are known for: robbing, killing, going out, doing armed robberies, home invasions. People be like, oh, gangs, some of them are for protection. No, almost all gangs have participated in crimes, even against civilians. Robbing innocent people just because they got nice shoes and a nice watch. Just because they live at a nice house, they want to go break in and do a home invasion. You have to understand is that y'all gotta be very careful with the lifestyles that y'all are living. You have to answer to a Most High in the end. This gang violence, it gotta stop. It has to stop because God's not okay with it. Both sides are constantly just taking each other out. Both sides are losing family constantly. Both sides are losing friends constantly. And the cycle keep going and going and going and going. When is it ever gonna stop? And unfortunately for cities where it's so enriched into, like LA, Chicago, the violence, unfortunately, will probably go on until Jesus comes back. Because both sides keep losing each other. Rival gang members from both sides just constantly keep losing each other. The next generation wants to continue. The next generation wants to continue. The next generation wants to participate. It just keeps going and going and going. Look, I see kids in those cities and even more cities across the world be recruited into gangs at 12, 13. So the cycle just keeps going. And Satan, he loves it because y'all just keep destroying each other, and then sometimes innocent people get caught up in it. Because Satan, he loves when human beings destroy each other. Sometimes innocent people get caught up in it. You know how many news stories I've seen? Oh, rival gamer gets into a shootout, innocent person gets hit. Rival gang members spy each other, innocent person gets hit. This is a very common news story in so many different cities. And y'all just keep participating in it. Keeps going and going. Y'all gotta understand is that revenge, violence, y'all going to each other with gangs and all that, y'all just gonna both end up losing the end. Y'all, there's so many people, hundreds of thousands of people who are in the grave, who are in prison behind gangs. And those who are in prison, those who used to live that lifestyle and they made it out, they'll tell you it's not worth it. They'll tell you because some of them are serving 80 years, life in prison, some of them on death row. Their friends moved on, their gang moved on, now they by themselves. Many of them, they die in their sins and they're in hell right now in torment, wishing they never participated in gang activity. It is not worth it, but the devil, he keeps tricking y'all with that lifestyle. And y'all just keep allowing that lifestyle to get to y'all. Listen, somebody commits a crime, all you gotta do is just report it to the police. But the thing is, people, they just keep participating in these gangs, and they keep trying to go get revenge themselves. The next side wants revenge, the next side wants revenge, and it just keeps going and going and going and going. This cycle gotta break. It gotta break because y'all just gonna end up just end up destroying each other. Y'all are destroying each other. Both of y'all are hurting. Both y'all losing members constantly. Both y'all family members are hurting. Friends are hurting because y'all both have lost members. And y'all just keep going and thinking, oh, I just gotta get my revenge, gotta get my get back and all that. Listen, ain't no, y'all just gonna the get back between both gangs just gonna keep going, and y'all just gonna end up hurting each other. Y'all, both your families are crying. And y'all keep participating in this. Satan loves gang violence. Because not only are rival gang members destroying each other, but the people in the neighborhood are affected by it too. Because now innocent people, men and women and children, gotta be careful going to school, going to work, going outside for a quick run. Because they don't want to get hit by stray bullets. Now people in the community gotta live in fear. Now people in the community, there's so many innocent people that have been caught by stray bullets. That's why Satan loves gang violence, because y'all just end up destroying each other. Y'all probably got so much in common with each other. But y'all participate in this. This gang violence gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop because it's gonna lead y'all to a lake of fire. This stuff is not cool. You go on platforms like Reddit and all these things, people making it look like gang violence like some video game. Oh, so and so got back. Oh, who's up? Oh, so and so scored. So and so killed 8 people from this game. They be talking about that stuff like this is a game. These are innocent people. These are people with lives who have been taken. These are moms, dads, fathers, nephews, uncles, nieces who are losing their lives. There's family members, there's moms, dads, uncles, nieces who are losing their own family members to gang violence. And y'all be making some of this stuff look like it's a game, like it's a joke. Y'all gotta value your own lives. God gave y'all one life, and how you choose to live this life is very important because you have to pay for eternity. And gangs will lead right directly into eternal fire. Ain't nothing cool about it. Y'all got so many things you could do on this planet. Travel, serve God, live a nice, peaceful life. Y'all gotta get out of that gang stuff. Cause y'all just gonna destroy each other in the end. Repent and come to Jesus Christ in these last days. That gang violence, Satan loves it. Y'all gotta turn from it, cause both sides just gonna end up hurting each other. And both sides just gonna keep losing people, and both sides gonna keep hurting. Stop it, yo.